Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So how are we doing today? I do hope you're well. Today we've got a magazine for you. So this is the latest one and it is Creative Stamping issue number 114. Making sure not to turn that over as my address is on there. Right. So it has just arrived, but this will go up at the end of November. So we are currently, it is the 15th of November. So I've just done Simply Cards and Paper Crafts, so that will have been on either yesterday or a few days ago. So if you want to check that out, you can get this magazine from Craft Stash. Link is in the description box below. It is an affiliated link. All that means it's not going to cost you anything extra at all, but it does help support the channel, and as I earn a tiny commission from your orders. So thank you so much to everybody who does use them. Here in the UK it is $9.99 Australian dollars, $24.99, and Canadian it's $27.50 because it tells me there. So yeah, hopefully that will help you guys. As always, we are going to just open this up and have a quick scan of what is in the magazine. So I'm looking for the page where it has your makes. It doesn't look as if we have it in this one. Have I missed it completely? Because there's normally, isn't there, right at the front, there's normally a place with your makes, and it looks like there isn't one. So, okay, right, you can, if you want to subscribe, then you can do so. Every 3 months it's $22.75. You will get the Stampin' Platform, which I have, and I have to say it is my favorite. I have had many Stampin' Platforms over the years, and I've got to say Craft Stash's platform is amazing. I love it, and it's the one that I really do recommend. And you also get some dobbers as well. You get some triangle ones and some circle ones. This one I have got a what do you call it, a video on my channel of making cards with that. So we're just going to grab a few pages as always, go through this and have a look. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, really cute. Anyway, I will sit with a coffee tonight and read my magazines. So in the next one, next time in Creative Stamping, we are getting 26 all occasion stamps. It looks to be mountain scenes. We've got trees, we've got a little hut there, some animals, some silhouette animals. So really nice. Good little staple one. I love this card as well that's been made with it. That will be on sale from the 5th of December. I will not be doing the magazines through December. The magazines that I get in December I will be doing in January, as I have my 24 days of Christmas. So just so that you are aware, but I will do them come January. Now let's have a look at this. So we've got lots of really nice, it's like a cozy winter's evening, isn't it, stamp set. Really nice, really pretty. So let me open it, and straight away I think I want to do let me see if I can get this out. There we go. I want to do the hands. Those hands look lovely with that, and just sort of keep make like a really simple card. If I've gone quiet, sorry, I'm just turning around just to grab. I thought I had some watercolor cardstock. No, but I have this cardstock which I'm going to use for the card base. So this is actually 250 GSM. It's an A3 in size. And I'm going to do A6 cards. So when I use because I've got loads of A3 card, I've been using it up on, to make my card bases. So what I do is I fold it in half, and then I fold each piece, as you've just seen, into the center. And then I'm going to cut it at 5 7/8 because that's what the size of an A6 card. and then 4 and 1/8, and you'll find it cuts them perfectly. So it just means I've got some yeah, I get 4 cards per sheet, and it doesn't take long to do at all. So we're going to use that. Now I do need some paper, well, cardstock, so I'm going to use, so I sell this in my shop, and they're already pre-done. These are 6 by 4 inches, and they're Copic friendly. So we're going to use our alcohol ink markers. I was going to do watercolors, but I have changed my mind, and I'm going to grab that stamp, because this is the stamp that I would like to use. So we're just going to do that. I'm going to grab out my ink. I am today using hybrid ink. This is the Black Shadow. Now the reason why I use a hybrid ink is because it is amazing. You don't have to think about what materials you're using. So you don't have to think if you're using alcohol ink markers or if you're using watercolor markers. It works with everything. So this is a stamping platform that you can see mine is well used. Yeah, that you get if you subscribe to the magazine. Honestly guys, I really do highly recommend it. It is amazing. I love it. So I'm going to use this just so that we get a really good impression. Now I will be cutting this down, so I'm not going to go too close to the edge, and then we are just going to stamp this a couple of times to get a nice crisp impression, because they are new stamps. So oh, that looks lovely. I'll do one more for look. Right, okay, so there's that. I mean, that looks really nice. Do you know what I'm going to do? We'll do 2. I'll do 2 in one go, but they're both going to be the same, so maybe change up the colours just a little bit. Okay, so let's stamp this. Might do different sentiments. Okay, there we are. So that's that. Let's have a look, and then we have, oh, love, hope and joy to you, a hug in a mug. Oh, I like that sentiment. Let's do a hug in a mug. Oh, do you know what? I've just had an idea. Right, actually, I'm only going to make 1 card now, because I'm going to use this as a mask, and you'll see why in a moment. So, because I think I'm going to put the window behind it, so that, yeah, just to make the card a little better. So masking is a really good technique. So when you're doing masking, you want whatever image you want up front, so to be the focus. So mine, for instance, is the hands with the cup. You stamp that one first, and then you start stamping your background one. So that's going to just sit on there like that. Now what I'd seen on the stamp set was this window, which I really like. So I'm going to have that window there. Okay, and then we're going to stamp this, and where the mask is, the stamp won't reach. So there we go, there's one. And then we're just gonna do again, make sure that that's definitely where it needs to be, and then push that down. And then when you take your mask away, ta-da! How cool is that? Yeah, oh, it is pretty cool. I love it. Right, okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do here. The other thing that I want to do, I want to put our sentiment on, and I am going to have hug in a mug, because I really like that sentiment. And I think that I'm going to have it just there in this little gap here. Okay, so basically, it's basically like we're doing a 1-layer card. There we go. Oh, love it. Right, okay, so that's all my stamping done. Like I said, this is going to get cut down so that it fits nicely on our card base. I thought I'm going to cut it down to, well, I think, where did I put, right, okay, oh, there it is. Oh, one day, Dawn, one day. Okay, right, let's grab our markers. Now, I am going to use the Ohuhu markers. I'm not going to use my Copics in today's. We're going to use these ones. Okay, so they're just there. And we're just going to colour it in very simply. Now, I want a nice, really pale grey. So I want BG038. BG0. Just because I want to colour the panes of glass in just so they're not bright white. I said 38, didn't I? The problem with these is finding them. I can never ever find them. There we are. So all I'm going to do is where the panes of glass is, I'm just going to colour it grey, just so it's not bright white. I'm not going to do any fancy colouring in today. I don't think I am. I'm just going to colour it in and make it look really nice and pretty. So where all the glass is will be this colour. Now, I don't have a brush ends in the Ohuhu, but I do have brush ends in my Copic markers, and I like both ends. So I like the fine tip, which I'm using today. So I love using the fine tip for work like this, but when I'm doing bigger spaces where I'm blending, I like the brush. So it's nice to sort of have the option of both. But I have to say, the Ohuhu markers, if you're looking for a really good alcohol ink marker, then definitely would recommend these. I love my Copic, but I would say I haven't tried the brush ones, so I can't tell you what the brush ones are like, but I can tell you that they work just as good as the Copic do. So yeah, okay, right. I'm wondering what colour to do the window, like the frame. Might do it brown, just. I'm thinking earthy tones for this actually. So all neutrals, I think that would be nice. Right, okay. So that's all my glass coloured in. And then I'm just going to grab a nice earthy tone. So I like this one, potato brown. It's quite a nice nice colour, isn't it? I'm going to have a sip of my tea as well. Right, E76. I'll do the, what did I say? E763. I'm going to do the window pane with you, and then I'm going to pop you on speed up, I think, for the rest. Because, yeah, it can take a while to colour in. So, I think that we will pop you on speed up when I do the rest. Now you can see I'm just doing, not everybody likes to just do flat colouring in. You know, some people like to add like their shading and other things in. But, you know, I like to do a mix of both. So I like to show you guys that, you know, in today's video, I'm literally not putting any shades or anything like that on. But just to show you that it doesn't matter, it still looks good. You don't have to do fancy colouring in. If you want to do fancy colouring in, you can. But I know that colouring in isn't for everybody. So I'm hoping for those that it's not something that you enjoy doing. So I'm turning the paper around because it's just easier for me. If you don't enjoy colouring in, I'm hoping that you can see you can still produce something really beautiful without all the fancy techniques. So I hope it helps, guys. And you can see it's quite quick once, you know, when you're not putting your shadows and stuff in. I mean, that just looks really nice. So we're just going to do this bit. And now I've got to be careful because we've got those lights there. There we go. Gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop you guys on speed up for the next bit, and then we'll come back and we'll we'll put our card together. So enjoy, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay, we're back. I should have actually zoomed in close. I do apologise, guys, but that is the image all coloured in. And what I want to do is I want to take off 1/4 of an inch off the top and the bottom, and then 1/8 of an inch off each side, so that this measures 5.5 by 3 3/4, so it just sits on there beautifully. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go grab one of the markers, and I think I'm going to grab a brown, any brown, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and using the chisel end, I'm just going to go around to give it that border. So you could get some cardstock if you wish to do so to mat and layer it, but this is a really good way of helping it stand off the page. So I am just going to grab my glue, and we're just going to glue this down like so. Okay, there we go. And there you have it. There is our really simple card made using Creative Stamping issue number 141. Oh my goodness, let me pull you out so you can see the trouble that I'm sort of getting myself into. Look at that, look at that. Right, there we go. So yeah, I think it's turned out to be really, really good. I am so pleased with that. I'm glad I put the window in. It's not what I was thinking when we first started, because I was thinking that you know, I'd have the sentiment up at the top. But yeah, how lovely is that? I think it's lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this in here. So this is just the packaging. Every now and again I get to keep the packaging. or because, yeah, sometimes when you take it out, I'll do it off camera. I don't know why I'm trying to do it on camera. Yeah, sometimes I keep the packaging and store it in that, and then other times if the packaging breaks, what I tend to do is I've got my own that I use. But there you go. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Oh, I will keep that as well. That'll stay with the stamp set so that I always have it in case I would like to redo that design. But that's it. Honestly, that's it. It is now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.